Welcome back to Book Bree and Novelness. I'm Bree, and today we are talking all things Bridget Jones' Diary. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. And we're friends here, so feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd be glad to have you here. So grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and let's chat. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. Yeah, you know it.
I don't remember.
Yes, you do.
But when I dial the telephone, nobody's home.
Let it out! Let it out, baby! Let it out! Why?
This was the perfect way to start out Bridget Jones' Diary because girl is going through it.
Everything in my life is a hot mess right now.
But before we continue the rest of this story, there will be spoilers throughout this video, so if you'd like to pause, watch Bridget Jones' Diary, then come back to the video, please feel free to. So let's talk about all things Bridget Jones. How did Bridget Jones become the authentic and relatable queen that she is? We're gonna have to start from the beginning. So this film was based off of a novel called Bridget Jones' Diary that was released in 1996 that was written by Helen Fielding. It became like a bestseller really quickly, and so they're like, you know what, it's time to make the movie. And they ended up casting the amazing Renee Zellweger. She's also American.
As I live and breathe.
Oh my goodness, like how is an American going to play this like iconic character of Bridget Jones? And even if it was just the first book, they have all become like attached to this character and the way that her personality is and how she interacts with, you know, the audience in the book. So they're like, how is this gonna happen? But Renee and the excellent dialect coach for this film hit it out of the ballpark. So we start out with the premise of Bridget Jones being 32 years old. She's living in London. She is a publicity assistant at a publishing company headed by Daniel Cleaver. Or Cleavers? Cleaver. I always say Cleavers. It's just one. But we'll talk about him later.
I think I've made my feelings clear.
So Bridget is just living her normal everyday life until she's like, you know what? I want to change things up. I normally go to work and I hang out with my friends and I just do the same things over and over again. I'm tired of it. I want to change things up and be spontaneous and lead this whimsical life that I've been waiting my whole life for. So I'm going to live life instead of letting it pass me by. But how did this come about? Like all of a sudden that she decides to make this diary, okay, and she wants to change up everything. We start with this New Year's Eve party and her parents are like, you know, come along, you know, have fun. We're having this New Year's Eve party. But they secretly want to set her up with this guy who is, I think they're neighbors with, and they are the Darcys. We're like, you're in London, last name's Darcy,
Gosh, that's crazy. No, it's not.
You know when you first meet someone and you're like, okay, don't overthink, just be yourself. And then you're like, oh my goodness. You're like, is my outfit okay? Does my hair look weird? You're like, am I saying things correctly? Did I use that word correctly? Or am I just trying to sound smart? All those things that are going through your mind is exactly what happens when Mark meets Bridget. Instead of them just being honest about this awkwardness, it goes awry. Just when you think things can't get worse, Bridget overhears Mark telling his mother, and I quote, okay, that Bridget is a verbally incontinent spinster who smokes like a chimney, drinks like a fish, and dresses like her mother.
It's all just slipping away. And you're letting it happen.
First of all, why are you coming for the mom? Okay, this is the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, what? Okay, yeah, fashion and things are changing, but like, why are you coming for us? Why? Like, yeah, I'm not hip on the new trends and things. Why are you coming for me? Okay, and mind you, he's wearing a green turtleneck with a reindeer on it, and I think it's like Rudolph. So who are you to say, sir? Like, she was like I don't know, 10 feet away. The disrespect, I couldn't even, because I feel like I've been embarrassed and offended. I feel like they're reading out of my diary. I'm like, all the awkward moments and instances, it's like, okay, this is too real. How is this possible? How are they making this diary come to life? And it's because of these three things. Number one, breaking the fourth wall. Number two, embracing the awkwardness. Number three, being proud of who you are. Breaking the fourth wall can bring so much life and creativity to a film, especially when it's based off a novel that is written in first person. So when you're reading it, I haven't read Bridget Jones' Diary, but I really want to. But when you're reading in first person, you just feel like you're like, oh, okay, it feels like it's happening to you. You're like, this is awkward, or like, oh my goodness, this is like the dreamiest meet cute ever.
I'm Bucky.
Sarah.
So when Bridget is having all these voiceovers telling you the tea, okay, about everything that's going on, from, you know, what it's like to see her mom and Daniel Cleaver and Mark Darcy, everybody that she's talking to, she's like, you know, she's like a sidebar with us, like, okay, you know, I really don't like her, or like, I'm feeling really awkward in this outfit, like I really don't like this today. You're building this relationship with the audience, and she's becoming our friend. We're like, okay girl, I hear you, like tell us the tea, tell us more, because we want to all know about the situation that's going on. The second thing is embracing the awkwardness of life. And no matter how many times you try to avoid it, no matter how many times you try to rehearse or plan, awkward moments are gonna happen. And it makes life more fun this way. You'll see throughout the film that there's many instances where Bridget has these really awkward moments, but it actually just makes her shine even more and to the love of her life. So the first one being at the beginning of the film, like we said before, she's at the New Year's Eve party and her mom lays her out this outfit. So we've all had those moments where you put on an outfit and you're like, you don't feel comfortable. You're like, this is really not fitting well. I don't feel confident. And then you still have to go to the event or the party and you're trying to be yourself, but you're like, I don't feel comfortable. I want to change. Like this is not it. This is not it for me. But imagine, yeah, now seeing this really cute guy, this really cute person that's in front of you, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, why did it have to be today? Why?
Life isn't fair. Let's teach them that from the off.
Always pick out a comfortable outfit. Okay, even if you think you're like, oh, this outfit, you know, is really cool, but I don't feel comfortable, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Go for what is comfortable and makes you feel good.
Doctor. Wait a minute, honey, I gotta write that down.
The second instance is that we see her later on testing out a mic at a party. I think it's a publishing party. And she has like all these people around and she's trying to get their attention. You know, she's like testing, you know, testing 1, 2, 3, hello, hello, can anybody hear me?
Hello.
Even though she feels this immense pressure and she's trying to get it together, she's still presenting. She's still trying, because she's like, I'm gonna do the best with what I got, and that's all, you know, that I'm going to do here. Because she's doing that, okay, I see this cute, handsome looking man who might have been Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. You know, he looks very vaguely familiar. Colin Firth is playing Mark Darcy.
I think I know that guy.
And what I love about this moment is that Mark is just admiring her from afar. She doesn't know anything about this. She's completely unaware that he's like, I think I'm beginning to fall for this woman. But she continues to put herself out there. She has this bravery and courage about her that he's like, wow. Because she's embracing her awkwardness, that he begins to like her even more. See, she's being herself.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
The third one is that she goes on a weekend getaway with Daniel Cleaver, who's her boss that she had a crush on, and they're having this secret affair that nobody knows about but the audience, and we're like, uh-oh. So they go on this weekend vacation and they're in this convertible. She tries to put on this scarf, you know, to wrap around so she can have her like Audrey Hepburn old Hollywood moment. And once they're heading on their journey, that scarf goes flying into the wind. That wind be kicking. When we get there, I'm like, okay, both of them, their hair is just gonna be a mess. But unfortunately, it's just Bridget. She gets there, and I'm telling you, the girl's hair is standing up. It's just, it's like stuck in place. It's almost like they took hairspray and just made it like just stick up and just stay there. She is just like, she has to own the moment. She's owning it. She's like, it is what it is. Despite the fact that Daniel Cleaver's hair is just perfect. Not a hair out of place. I don't know what that man did. I don't know what products he was using. He should probably let us know, because I'm like, how is that even possible? And to make matters worse, that Mark Darcy shows up there with the girl that he was with. He's looking at Bridget like, girl, what happened? And she's just sitting here like, you know what? I'm just living my life. But if I was Mark, I would have given her a hat or something. Like, why are you making her stand here like this?
Do I want to know? I don't think so.
If you're falling for this woman, you're gonna want to help her. But you don't want everybody in the staff and everybody just sitting there going like, girl, did you see your hair? Like, come on. We've all been there. You could have at least given her a cap. Could have went, and I know you had money. You had money, Mark, because was he a lawyer? Go up in the gift shop or wherever they were, or maybe to one of the local shops, because he could have supported a small business and got her a hat. That's what he could do, you know, because if he wants to be the love of her life, be the love of her life. Help me out.
She's got a point.
And last but not least, we have being proud of who you are. Bridget starts out at being a publicity assistant at the publishing company ran by Daniel Cleaver. So she has a crush on him, and again, they begin this secret affair. When she begins to date him, it's all good and everything's fine. Maybe not everything's fine, because we probably should have approached HR about this, and I'm like, is this problematic? Anyway, and this man right here, oh, he gets on my nerves because the way he's acting is atrocious.
Hold me back, coach. I'm serious. Hold me back. Hold me back. Coach, would you please hold me back?
We know, like Brittany said, you are womanizer.
Never has that saying been more apt.
So Bridget's like, you know what? I'm done being treated this way. And you've done this to me at the company, you've done this to me at for our relationship. I'm done. So before she leaves, she's going to speak her mind.
Do you know what your problem is?
She's like, I am done with the disrespect. I'm reclaiming my time, because no one deserves to be treated this way. So her coworker, she and her don't really vibe, but she's like, you know what? I'm gonna need to hear this. And I quote, she says, I want to hear this. Because if she gives 1 inch, or in the UK, 2.5 centimeters, 1 inch, I'm going to fire her bony little bottom. Girl, first of all, thank you for backing me up. But second of all, why are you talking about my bony little bottom? Like, why are you coming for me?
Why you hate me? Why you hate me so much?
I don't hate you.
Later on, she gets a job at a TV station where she's working as a reporter. And you can tell that even though she'll have some ups and downs in the job, that she enjoys this, that she has found like this great passion for her work, and it's just making her shine. And then they have this amazing scene at the middle of the movie, which I believe is better than even the one at the end of the movie, because this is before they start really dating. And Mark Darcy goes up to Bridget and is like, yo, I'm messed up. I'm taking responsibility of my actions. Responsibility of your actions. Mark Darcy, the man that you are, Yes, we need to see more of this because, you know, he's like, I was conceited, I was disrespectful, and I was being rude. Now here's my favorite part. When Bridget is saying how silly she is and that she's unrefined, Mark goes, stop. You need to stop right now. Because I need to tell you something. I need to tell you something in this moment. And I quote, I like you very much. Pause. This pause is important. Just as you are. I mean, he does have to say I love you, you know, at some point, but that's right now, that's enough for me.
That's something.
It's something.
That's what love is. Like, you're like, you're accepting me for who I am. And yes, I want to get better and, you know, aspire for more and how we make each other better. But when they just see you and they're like, I just love you for who you are, honey.
It's so beautiful.
Feel free to put in the comments down below. Did you like Bridget Jones' Diary? Did you watch the second one and the third one? Are you gonna see the final installment? I'd be glad to talk to you, and I hope you have a comfy and cozy rest of your day.